Hello and welcome to Suncorp Stadium for the highly anticipated local derby clash between the Brisbane Broncos and the North Queensland Cowboys. I'm your Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Tim James, and this is one that this crowd especially is certainly looking forward to.
Yeah, Kay, the Queensland derby, you got Broncos and North Queensland Cowboys, they're led out by the one and only Joey Kelly. It's been a little while since he's captained the Broncos, and he's back in it after a bit of a controversy this weekend. But I want to see how Joey Kelly goes leading the pack around again. First time in, I think, 4 seasons. Season 1 minor premier as a captain. So we'll see how this goes, Kay, and what a game we have here.
Yeah, it's certainly something we have on our hands, and no better way to start off the Tuesday night clashes of Rivalry round. We had some great games last night with some close scores, and it's just going to be absolutely phenomenal, hopefully, this game, and then afterwards we have the Bulldogs versus Sharks clash, which should be at the very least interesting, as Jordan Williams should take this first hit up, and I have to say, it's a bit of a mismatch, isn't it here, Tim?
Yeah, Broncos, they're coming off of a big loss, but Cowboys, last week, very dominant win. I forgot what the score was, Kay. I think it was
38-0, I believe.
38-0. Yeah, it's a bit of a mismatch, and I want to see how the Brisbane Broncos handle themselves out there. Cowboys have got such a strong pack, and just want to see how they go.
Yeah, and a big key change this week. Justin Barisic is into the starting side in the props. Felix Stoder's moved onto the bench to make way for Jackson Allison, moved from prop to second row. That may have a big impact, or it may not. I guess we'll wait to see. But apart from that, really not much different from the Broncos. And for the Cowboys, I think the only change this week was Lee Simon going out to the right centre rather than the left centre, which he had a pretty good game last week.
Yeah, he scored that. I think he scored his first try last week.
Did,
it was a classy try. He's talked about it quite a lot this week, and I wonder if he'll score today and make his streak go up, and maybe he will do it. He's moved out to the right, so we'll see how they go.
And already the Broncos doing better than they did last week. They conceded by now, as we got a bit of a line break there as Joey Kelly gets an offload away to Isaac Edwards, who's going to be the playmaker for the last one here. Looks like Marley Arkee's getting ready to kick, and he sure is. Put up a nice bomb for, I'll tell you, there's Caleb J there, and he will be brought back in goal, I think, there. No, he won't. He'll somehow escape, and the Cowboys, they'll start their set very close to their line here.
Yeah, strong tackle by Eddie Oliver. He's a bit angry, and he's using all his anger out on the Cowboys today. See how he goes, but this is a good kick by Marley Arkee. He's a centre, not a halfback, and it's been a story to tell in the SRL recently. Halfbacks have been doing this funny kicking recently, but I want to see how they go today, and maybe they've turned it up. Maybe they can actually kick the ball today, Kate.
Yeah, maybe, and Jack Carl will be the one and the one true person that's hoping for some good kicking, as Lucas Deuce gets the kicking duties on that one.
Kick.
That's a good punt down to Dylan Sharp, who steps one. Dylan Sharp, he's got a bit of space now. Chaz Dingo's chasing closely. He's just crossed the 40. Up behind him, it looks like it's going to be Jackson Chapman. Dingo will chase him down, though, 10 metres short. I can hear Tim saying, go, go, go. Eddie Oliver, he spreads it left to Edwards. Edwards is going to pass it, and there's going to be an intercept there as Segarini comes away with it. And out of a bit of danger there, the Cowboys.
Yeah, it's disappointing. Dingo loves to do his Superman dive backwards. He's known for it, and surprisingly, he held himself up there and caught Sharp, but then they just make a fool out of themselves.
As Kieran Wells now, he's through! He's going to get an offload and score into the posts! And Joey Kelly has been turned inside out by a big body prop and a little hooker.
Yeah, big Wellsy. That was a great try. Joey Kelly just turned around, and Wells runs the ball straight down the guts and scores a try. It's a magnificent start for the Cowboys. Now they got the interception. Now they score.
Yeah. It came off the back of a great Coven Walmsley try, and he's coming to the starting side the last couple of weeks. I'm sorry, line break rather. And then he just got that offload, and the Broncos weren't ready for it. They thought the tackle was done, but he was still up on his knees, I think. And there you go, Kieran Wells, too much pace. And I didn't realise he had that right foot step on him.
Yeah, Wellsy's known for having a lot in his bag. You know, he won Hooker of the Year last year, I think. Last season, Kay? I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, thinking about that, I don't know. Yeah, he's a good hooker, and surprisingly, he's got that nice step on him.
As Walmsley's flattened there. I think it was Barisic, the man to do it. There's now Jordan Williams.
I thought that was Eddie Oliver.
No. I'm pretty sure it was a bloke with the beard. As they go, Chris Lord out the left there. And just gets a good couple of metres of always brought down by Joey Kelly. As they go right, Jackson Chapman spreads it to Jordan Williams, who wants to take it straight into Girakos Ilias. That's another name I'm working on at the moment, as Chris Lord is driven back there. And it's the big fella, Pete Veretto, over the top. They go left now. It's going to be Carl with the kick, and that's a good kick to start his week. There we go, Jack Carl. As Justin plays, brought down 25 out from the line.
Yeah, big kick by Jack Carr there. Last week his kicking was something to talk about, but nonetheless, it's a good kick into the corners as Ilias bumps off Lord there, and he's driven back by Kieran Wells. See how Broncos go this set. Kay might want to get some points on the board.
I think more than anything, they need some meters. You know, third tackle, they're still contained within their own yardage area. As Cyrus Marks that's a little bit of a breakdown there, but Lee Simon's marking him well. I wonder if Lee Simon's requested to mark up on Cyrus. I'll have to ask him after the game. It's Jackson Ellison. He'll play the ball right on the 50-meter mark. And the Broncos just got to the halfway. And, you know, if they have a decent kick here, they've got to really defend this kick return, though, because it's Caleb J. As Caleb J! As I say that, Caleb J's away! It's going to be Dylan Sharp chasing him down. That could have been very bad there as the Cowboys off to a hot start in this set. Lee Simon, he absolutely steps Raymond, who goes flying. Brought down by Sharp again. They go left. Both markers out. Coven Walmsley just takes a one-out run to settle it on the third tackle. The Cowboys, they want to get some points on the board. They are sniffing blood on the water. They go left now. Jordan Williams out to Callum Murray. Scored a double last week. He's looking for a bit more form, but he's brought down short there. They go left. Jordan Williams out to Cambolo, who can't get away from Maliaki, who's been pretty impressive on that right centre. As Chapman goes right. Chris Lord puts the grubber in, and J. Will can't chase it. And Pete Veretto gets out of his own in goal there. That was a weird last play there. I don't think the ball was supposed to go to Chris Lord.
I think it was meant to go to Kieran Wells there, and unless Chris Lord kicks the ball, it's an alright kick, but then Jordan Williams gives up the chase halfway. He says, nah, stuff that. Stops. He wants to conserve his energy, I guess, but let's see how they go. They're not making much meters here.
No, they're really not, and Eddie Oliver, he's going to get them out of a bit of trouble there. He'll be brought down on the 50. He made a 30 or so meter run there. Noticing a marker was offside. That's out of a bit of hot water, taken all the way to the halfway line. As Kembolo will get this kick return. What can he look up here? He's going to step one, and Marquis hits the ground. Isaac Edwards brings him down. Now it's going to be Chapman.
Kick return defense.
Yeah, it was a pretty good defense. You know, those numbers there. The effort from Marquis was left a bit to be desired, but definitely numbers there. Jay Will's going to take a run there. Wells goes right to Murray. Murray now through the line. But he'll be brought down and driven back as well as Kyriakos Ilias makes that tackle. They go left, Jordan Williams. Brought down in the opposition 40, and it's that meterage there that the Cowboys are really winning. Like, even when they start in their own half, they're getting to that opposition 40. It's Joey Kelly here. Joey Kelly, it's going to be 1-on-1 with Dingo. He's brought down by Carl. He almost took flight there. But luckily Carl was there because he well and truly beat Dingo. That's going to be Ilias now through the line. Bumps over Wells, who's took his time getting up. Now it's the Broncos with a bit of positioning. They go left. Raymond out to Marks. Marks steps one. Cyrus Marks! Cyrus Marks! He goes straight past Dingo! And Cyrus Marks will score!
Is that his first try in the SRL? Well, I don't care if it is, but that was a great try. You see the centers getting the ball a lot more.
Right, left,
scoring.
right.
Oh, that is beautiful. Wow, that is something I've never seen that before from the center. And he turns Dingo. inside out. That's crazy. That's a great try.
Yeah, that is crazy to turn Dingo inside out. Just that close to the line as well. He just went right, left, right. He really had that footwork, and that was a very nice try from Cyrus Marks. And that kick from Raymond will make us a tie game. And, you know, the Cowboys, they looked very strong at the start, especially after that try. And all of a sudden, the Broncos were able to just get a little bit of momentum, and they're right back in this game. They were never really out of it, but, you know, back at that tied score, all locked up.
Yeah, it was through their man Joey Kelly. He needs to be doing a lot more metering. Sorry, I had an interruption there, but Joey Kelly, yeah, he got a step away. He nearly beat Cowboys defense, but got taken down as Redo. And that's all you need. Joey Kelly firing up, and I think the Broncos will be in it.
Absolutely, is sharp now. Can't get away from Lucas Deuces on the third tackle there at the halfway. That's a big improvement already.
Oh, no.
That is not, though. And they are lucky that was called knock on because Murray was away. They would not have caught him that close.
What was that?
That was, I don't even know what you'd call that. Lamar Jackson saved the league as they go right. Lucas Deuce goes to Chaz Dingo. Chaz Dingo now, he's going to get a half break. Actually, he's going to go full line break. Segarini gets the offload there and a couple post-contact meters. He's brought down by, I think that's Kelly. As they go left, it's going to be Jordan Williams. Monstered there by Pete Veretto. And, you know, you can't miss that bloke on the screen on the field. He's got bright orange hair. Jack Carl is clobbered by the 13. And the poor little half. As we go Chaz Dingo. 5 minutes out from the line now. What can Chaz Dingo cook up? Where are they going to go? They're going to go out to the right. It's going to be Carl. Carl puts a high kick out to the right. Who's going to be underneath it? Cyrus Marks is there, and he will take it over Lee Simon. And they defuse that one to perfection.
Is that a battle we're going to be seeing, Kay? Lee Simon versus Cyrus Marks?
Oh, I certainly hope so. They're very similar in more ways than one.
Yeah, they're very good at running the ball and running their mouths, actually, Kay. But not talk about that, you know, as Pete Veretto goes straight down the guts.
Yeah, and this Broncos team, it's shown a bit of resilience despite some of the errors it's made defensively, in attack. You know, they're still they got that mindset that they really want to put on show at home, especially in rivalry round. It's Pete Veretto. He was going to throw an intercept here, and Chris Lord comes away with it. And I just had to go and jinx it there for the Broncos, as it looks like Stace DePace has come on. And I mean the bench forwards. Well, the Cowboys, in the simplest form possible, I think that those forwards just outclassed Broncos tenfold. You know, Stace DePace and Jake Scott against Aiden Lawrence and Eddie Devon. They may struggle for the next 20 here, the Broncos.
Yeah, when you're going up against big Stace DePace, he scored a double last week, and I looked a bit forward, but yeah, Stace DePace is a big fella. You know, God damn it.
Lee Simon milks the penalty. And Jack Carl's going to take the 2. I mean, I would have personally tapped that. Taken the tap. I would have taken the tap. And try to get some more points on the board. But, you know, it's a 6-all game at the moment. They don't mind having a penalty kick as long as he gets it. And he slots that one over very nicely. And there you go. The Cowboys out to a 2-point lead now. I would have used the fresh props and just tried to barge over Stace DePace with Jake Scott, both very talented forwards.
Yeah, I would have just gone Stace DePace, get him to run the ball out. I don't know who just came on for the Broncos. Aiden Lawrence, if he's on.
Yeah.
No, Stace DePace is a big fella versus Aiden Lawrence is a rookie, I believe. And
he sure is.
See how the battle goes between them in the middle.
The Cowboys will take the lead, and maybe that's not a bad thing. It's Stace DePace, beautiful ball to the prop. You know, if he wasn't built like an M1 Abrams, maybe he'd actually gotten very close to the line as they go right now. It's Lucas Deuce. One-on-one tackle there. Aiden Lawrence will bring him down, but not before the halfback puts up a lot of fight against the prop as they go left. Callum Murray. To the 40, the Cowboys only the third tackle, and they've made that many meters already. There's going to be Chaz Dingo down the line. He wants to take Joey Kelly on. and take him for a ride, as he's been very potent so far. As Callum Murray goes right, stays to pace. Another one. Settler on the second last. Pete Freddo has to bring him down. I think he's just got an Eddie Oliver's help there as well. They go right. It's going to be Jack Carl. That's a high chip or a short bomb as Chaz Dingo takes it, and he will be brought down about 8 metres out from the line where the changeover will occur.
The kick could have been a bit better there. It might have been known as a attacking kick, but it's a good area to keep the Broncos in. Broncos can't make much meters right now as again shut down. As you see, Devon, who just came on the field, gets locked down by Chris Lord, and you can see they're not making much meters, Will.
No, they're really not. At third tackle only in the 25. They really need a good run. Pete Freddo is the one to do it, and he'll fend off one and get him almost to the halfway. And Pete Freddo, I think it's way too early to say, but he has probably been the best on field so far for the Broncos. He's been a little bit on and off throughout the start of this season, but this is certainly one of his better opening performances, as Caleb J will have to put on the brakes there. He'll step through, though, and get a little bit of a line break before being brought down by Levi Raymond. As they go left, Lucas Deuce, and the Cowboys going to have to fight at their own end here, but they haven't really had any trouble making meters at the moment.
No, they haven't. At least not like the broncos, but see Chris Lord. They just need to go through Chaz Dingo, Lord, stays to pace, get those fresh legs running.
Lee Simon.
See Lee Simon, yeah.
Mark 12 by Cyrus Marks.
The battle between Marks and Lay, I want to see it as... Oh, big kick.
That's a very big kick from Chris Lord. Kick. And Joey Kelly's forced him to a corner and takes it, and that is a very good kick return for the position he was put in. He's going to go right, and Raymond... That... the Broncos... the Reece Walsh... geez, that reminds me of a particular finals game with the Broncos and the Warriors in the NRL. That was about half a kilometre forward. As they go, Aiden Lawrence, I think that's just that they didn't make it past their halfway line, because that was a mile forward, that pass. As Pete Freddo's going to slot it down to the wing of Caleb J. They really want to try this rookie winger out. What can he pull up this week? And it will step Cyrus Marks, but be brought down by Raymond. And, they're starting their set on the 40 here. As Chaz Dingo now through the line. Chaz Dingo, they close in on him. And not before he makes about 20 or 30 metres. They go right. Lucas Deuce spreads it out to Simon. Now to Caleb J. Can't get around the defence on that occasion. What can the Cowboys come up with? They really want to get close to this line and get Jack Carl to maybe put something better than a chip kick up. There's 20 metres out from the try line. They're still 2 points up. And, early days, as Chris Lord would say, and he's probably saying right now. And stays to pace. He'll play the ball. Wells goes left. It's going to be Jake Scott in the way. It was supposed to go to Carl, and that is a disappointing fifth tackle option.
The Cowboys' fifth tackle option has been certainly not the best of the game, as Sharp takes up. I think Broncos have a better fifth tackle option through Pete Veretto than Queensland right now. And should I say Cowboys? Sorry. As Lawrence takes it up, and they just need to get that kick right, Kay.
Yeah, they really do. They need to put those pressure on, because this young... I think the most experienced person in your backline is Justin Place, and then I think the rest of them have a combined total of 3 seasons, maybe. Not even. Maybe 2. That's combined. So, very inexperienced backline. You'd want to be putting them under pressure. There's Isaac Edwards inside his own 40. He's going to try the 40-20 here. I don't know if he'll have the bounce. Maybe it will. That ball is running. But I think Chaz Dingo's a bit quicker. And he will step one and make some meters there as well.
I would have been surprised if that went out there. That was a good kick from Edwards. It was a bit of a crossfield kick, and even something to see if it went over.
Yes, Kieran Wells going to take a run out dummy half here, and he'll wait until the offside markers are back on side before running. Interesting tactic there. Maybe he just wanted it to be fair. As Segarini will run it. Now they go left. It's going to be Chris Lord spreading it out to Callum Murray, who gets a half break around Eddie Devon, but he can't quite break his tackle. Kieran Wells, he'll spit it out to the left. It's going to be Jack Carl, who will put a little bit of a dribbly kick in. And plays almost gets away, but Dingo coming across very quickly there.
He had the momentum with him, and I thought he would have ran away and scored, to be honest.
It looked dangerous there. Justin Plays has been very dangerous on his kick return so far this season. As they go out left, Jackson Allison, we brought down at that halfway line. Third tackle now. Bronco is going to go left. Aiden Lawrence with the run. He tries to run at the halfback, and he's brought down pretty easily by the halfback in the centre, which is not what you want to see for a prop. As Isaac Edwards, very brave running at Stace to pace there. I'm pretty sure Stace to pace is actually double his height and 3 times his weight. As Maliaki will put the kick in down to Cambolo, and will actually defend his own kick as well.
Yeah, as you said, Kay, Isaac Edwards, he's like 10 times smaller than DePace, and you decided to run at him, and he managed to actually get some meters on us. I'm impressed.
He must be a pretty strong little halfback. He's done that a bit, just running at the big fella. He's not scared to get physical, and that's really what the Broncos need at times. Just someone that's not scared to really get in there and take the hit up when no one else wants to. As Dingo getting a good line break. Deuce now, inside ball. It's going to go out to Scott. That's the second time Jake Scott's been in the way. And he's only been on for 16 minutes. He'll play the ball. They're going to go left. Oh my
goodness.
The Cowboys, they're not able to communicate, and everyone's getting in the way at the moment.
Oh, yeah, it's struggled to see, eh? They've done this 2 times, and back-to-back sets as Big Kelly takes a big run, and
that's huge.
Yeah, they're up now, and see what the Broncos do here before they go into half-time.
Yeah, absolutely. Cyrus Marks gets an offload away, and that is a big one to Pete Veretto. I don't know how a Cowboy didn't actually tip that one off as they go left. Aiden Lawrence. Drive all the way to the 30. Brought down though. Eddie Oliver goes right out to Raymond. Now to Kelly. Kelly is going. I thought he was going to step there, but no, he just straightened up and put it in the forward pack. That gap closed very quickly, and I don't blame him. Just going the safe option. They're in great field position here to attack as the original forwards are coming back on. They're going to go right. It's going to be Levi Raymond who puts a kick on, but it just dribbles towards the feet of Murray, who picks it up comfortably.
That was disappointing. Yeah, every team's just gone back to the normal SRL, not knowing how to kick, not knowing fifth tackle options. It's disappointing to see, but it was a good set by Brisbane. They started on halfway from the Joey Kelly kick, and Joey took the kick. And
how about this defense as well?
Yeah, I'm surprised. They've muscled up with like the last minute.
Maybe it's just their forwards were getting fatigued, and now the next batch are on. It's Chaz Dingo. He'll play the ball. They go right. Out to Lucas Deuce, who puts a kick in over the top. Joey Kelly fielding it on the full. This will be the last play of the game of the half, sorry. And the North Queensland Cowboys only an 8-6 lead against the Broncos. We'll see you very shortly in the second half. Welcome back to SRL TV. Where currently the Cowboys have a 2-point lead over the Broncos at Suncorp Stadium. And it was a pretty tight one in that first half. I wouldn't say unexciting, but I'd say fairly even in bits of that first half. I mean, that man on the screen at the back, Chaz Dingo, he's been the best on field. He's already got 181 metres to his name. That's an incredible first half performance compared to not really much. I think there's 130 for Joey Kelly. He was probably by clear the best player on the Broncos side so far. What do you think of that, Tim?
Yeah, the game's been pretty even, but Broncos haven't got much stats up there. See Joey Kelly. He had, I think, 101 actually at halftime. And Pete Veretto, he was actually pretty good.
He was very good, yeah.
Yeah, he was very good for a lock to be doing all that, like carrying his entire team. So, okay, here we go.
And there we go. A held and tackle penalty early into this second half.
Oops.
I mean, those sorts of things can kill in crucial moments, such as the early part of the second half. As Eddie Oliver will take the tap here, and you think they'll get into this red zone very quickly, the Broncos?
Yeah, you see, you want to watch Joey Kelly here. There's a bit of goal line magic. He likes to get up there, step around a couple of people and score. He also loves the tap back, so we'll be waiting to see that. Okay, to be forward.
Yeah, that was a bit of a maybe flat. Oh! Oh, Stace the pace has murdered Justin Barisic.
Oh.
But the ball goes back, and that is drastic.
Oh, that's a big hit. I was expecting that, to be honest.
It's going to go to Raymond on the last here, underneath the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Looks pretty comfortable. Lee Simon takes no issues.
What was that? They had a prop, well, I think it was a prop, or one of them, chasing, and it's a bit disappointing to see from the Broncos.
Yeah, it's Jordan Williams. Take that run.
Oh.
Bit of a juggle there from Callum Murray. That's the first tackle there on the 30. They go right here. Lee Simon out to Chris Lord, who's just been taking those nice hit-ups and getting those post-contact meters when needed. As Jack Carl spreads it out to Deuce. Now to Dingo. Dingo steps one. Dingo down the sideline now. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down by Dylan Sharp. He's getting ever close to that sideline, but he's not taken into touch. Craig Hustler will spit it out left. Deuce now to pace through the middle. Gets an offload back to the halfback. And you know, the Cowboys just throwing it around right now, and all of a sudden they're down this end again. Stays to pace straight to the line. He wants another one. He moves like an M1 Abrams. You know, he really could not get there over Joey Kelly. As they're going to go left here. It's going to go to Carl. Carl's going to put a grubber kick in. Who's there though? Simon Hunt takes it nicely, and it was never going to hit any other man. And the Broncos avoid conceding points there.
Oh my goodness. Do we have a... I think Stace to pace has to be the slowest player in the SRL, you know. His height and weight is probably affecting him, but as he wanted to get that try, and I think it's back-to-back games he scored a try if he got that, I think, but let's just see how the Broncos go here.
Sure, actually. I do know that the Suncorp staff, they knew Stace was playing tonight. They had to put stabilizers underneath the ground to make sure it wouldn't cave in if he made any line breaks, and so far they're holding up. Haven't seen any cracks appear yet, and that would be very worrying if we did. As Lee Simon, he can't go anywhere. Joseph Jackson brings him down.
Lee Simon moved out to the wing?
Yeah, he swapped out to the left wing there, I think.
Oh, it's Dingo.
That's Dingo. Gets an offload away to Wells. Wells fends another one. They got another 15 metres off that play, and Chaz Dingo's really ripping and tearing in this match. As Lucas Deuce, he's going to drive. Mate, I think Chaz Dingo must have something against the Broncos. He's playing out of his skin at the moment. As Kieran Wells goes left, stays to pace, goes to Chris Lord, sorry. As 15 metres out is where they find themselves. Kieran Wells goes out to Jack Carl, now to Murray. Gets an offload to Chapman. There was one more pass there to Lee Simon. He probably would have beat plays, I reckon. As on the last now, can they...
Oh my...
They've done it again.
Chris Lord, get out of the way. What are you doing?
They've done that 4 times maybe this match.
Yeah, they can't get a kick off.
4 or 5 times they got in the way of each other. And you know, if you have that much time down in your opposition's 20 and you keep doing that, that's going to come back to bite you. They could be up. They could be up by 18 right now. But I think it's really those kind of plays that have made it so that they're not. Barisic takes that run. 4th tackle now. Stoder now through the line. Stoder's going to get a couple meters before he's going to be brought down by Chaz Dingo at the 30-meter mark. And where will Eddie Oliver elect to go? He's going to go out to the left. Now to Raymond. Puts a kick into the wing. Caleb J on the kick return. What can he come up with? He steps one. He can't get away from Raymond. Hasn't that been the story of tonight? Steps one. Raymond brings him down. They're lucky they have Levi Raymond on their team, the Broncos.
Yeah, and he knows how to contain a kick return. You know, Caleb J is such a dangerous player when it comes to kick returns, and you can obviously tell, like this game, he's already had one dangerous run, and in every other game, he always has one, so they have to watch him there. Raymond's doing a great job at locking Jay's kick returns down.
Yeah, he sure is. He's been there. He's obviously done his homework, and it's weird that your 5'8" is one of your best defenders. You wouldn't usually call that one. As face-to-face will play the ball. They're going to go Jack Carl. Carl over the top here. Beautiful kick from him down to Justin Plays on the kick return, and he'll actually defend his own kick there as well.
Yeah, there you go. That's a 5th tackle kick right there, guys. And you haven't seen it in a while from the Cowboys. And you know, you just got to see the Broncos make a couple of meters. You know, they haven't been making much as Edwards. Jeez.
Driven back there, and the Broncos get a line break and an offload. They're struggling to get out of their own end here, but Eddie Devon, great run from him, from the rookie forward. They're going right now. It's going to be Vedo. Vedo fends off Chris Lord, but can't get away from Wells. And I firmly believe Vedo's been one of the top performers. Easily the best forward for the Broncos tonight. As they're going to go Caleb J. Again, they really haven't tested out this other wing, the Broncos.
Yeah, they don't want to kick to Lee Simon. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's a dangerous runner as Lucas too. Straight down right side and gives off the pace.
Maybe they're scared if Lee Simon scores a runaway.
He's going to talk about it all week.
Yeah, what the verbal ramifications of that will be. As Carl will play the ball 30 out from the line. They go left now. Chapman spreads it out to Lee Simon. Lee Simon down the sideline! Oh, I really wanted him to do that. That would have been awesome as he plays the ball on the 10. Fourth tackle, they go out right. Jack Carl spreads it out to Wells, who can't get that last pass to Lord. There was an overlap there. As Kieran Wells will play the ball. Carl spits it out. Oh my. Chris Lord again. Getting in the way.
He's a bit of a hog.
You've got to be kidding me. That's a joke at this point.
He reckons he should be taking all the kicks or something. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's too big for the field.
I guess after that last game, Tim, last week, you know, where he did that crossfield kick, he reckons he's some sort of maestro.
Yeah, he thinks he's got it in his bag, but he really doesn't. I mean, I think...
He needs to catch it
Chris.
first.
Yeah, you got to catch it, mate, to kick it, and we've done this multiple times now.
You know, Chris has been... he's been leading them to... Oh, Adiolo, that's bad reception there. That is... They had an opportunity to really get down that end and put in an attacking kick, a competitive kick, and he just threw that quite literally away. Jordan Williams put it out to Lord. And we're approaching that 60-minute mark. We haven't seen any points since that penalty goal. Surely someone scores soon. As Quinton Cotter now.
Oh, no.
Good run there from him. Third tackle, there's got to be some points soon, surely. No, I don't think anyone expected the Cowboys to not have absolutely lapped them up yet. And I think that the Broncos, don't get it twisted, I think they've been very lucky, to be quite honest, that the Cowboys haven't been on their game. As they go left, and it's Jack Parle. That's a good bomb. No one's in the way that time. It's going to be tapped back for Chapman.
Oh, he's out.
Who will go into touch on the last. And the one time they get an opportunity to put on a play, the person that's supposed to receive the ball taps it back.
Yeah. Oh, Chris. He nearly gets in the way again. What is he doing? Oh my goodness. Chris Lord, he's messing these up. But when they finally get the kick away, I don't know what they do with it. They sort of just tap it back to Chapman, and they're probably expecting. I think it was Dingo that did the tap back. Actually,
it was. Yeah.
Yeah. I think usually it'd be someone else taps it back to Dingo, but instead he did it to Chapman, and Chapman runs out. So I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I don't think that. Maybe it's not Chris Lord out there on the field. It may be maybe it's Chris Fraud. It may be an imposter.
Fraud.
Maybe an imposter because he's not playing his usual self. Yeah, no. I don't know what's going on there for him. As they're going to kick it. Oh, Lee Simon, kick return time. Let's go. As here steps one. Can't get away from Fredo, though. But Eddie Devon definitely finds the deck on that one.
Oh, bit of a let off there. Oh, Dingo. Here we go.
Chaz Dingo wants to make some meters and brought down by Simon Hunt, I think that is, as they go left. And it looks like the bench players have come on. Bunty Cambolo, and I think that's Coven Walmsley. They want to play this last 20 out. As Walmsley will take his first run of this stint. Wells goes left, out to Murray, spreads it to Simon, steps one, brought down by Joseph Jackson. As the fifth and last play now. Who's going to be in the way? Chris Lord's off the field, so he can't be in the way. And they don't get a good kick in there. Yeah.
They still mess it up, and they give away That is going to be the worst thing to see as a captain for Cowboys. You do a terrible kick, and then you give away a penalty. That's just heartbreaking.
This is really reminding me of the Raiders game last week.
It's really showing that the Raiders-Panthers game was actually more enjoyable than this.
It was more enjoyable. There's actually higher points scored, and Shaq the Unknown on the field. There's no Shaq the Unknown here. Or
There's
no Lennox.
Indian
No Lennox.
star.
There's no Lennox Prakash at fullback.
Yeah.
There's no shenanigans. It's Joey Kelly through the line. He's going to race now. Chaz Dingo gets to him though. And there's still only 2 points in it, where it's been for the last, well, it feels like eternity, as Maliarki takes a run there. He's come on the field for a stint in the front row as they go right. It's going to be Eddie Devon. Driving here, but no, he won't crash over the line. Kieran Wells very strong to hold him up. It's going to be a good kick there. It's going to be Caleb J now. Caleb J is going to be away. Caleb J will race away. I think Cyrus Marks is trying to close in, but no, J will be too quick. He will run the length of the field 105 meters to get the first points on the board in the second half. And we've been waiting for a while, and there it is from Caleb J.
Is that the furthest SRL try? We've seen a couple from the in-goal this season, and Jay just picks it up. I thought
110
Stoder
metres?
scored there.
Yeah, I thought Stoder was destined. I think he's dropped. I think he's actually missed it.
He's missed it, and he's let Jay run, I think, 110 metres there.
Oof.
Maybe. Oh, my goodness. Now Cowboys take the lead.
Well, extend the lead.
Well, they extend the lead, but they...
8 points.
Yeah, 8 points now. And now we've got a game. Now we've got a game going. Points could be coming in now.
Yeah, that was, frankly, a bit embarrassing.
Sort of reminds me of the Eels-Sharks game. Eels were in it, and then Sharks opened the floodgates, and a bunch of points came rolling in.
Yeah, that's very true. We'll wait to see his Bunty Cambolo. Good run there from him. Jordan Williams now. And, yeah, I actually don't know how you managed to go from putting a attacking grubber kick in to a rookie winger running 110 meters. You know who that reminds me of?
Who?
Tom Travojevic. That one try against, was it against the Cowboys? Like 2 years ago. In the last minute.
You're talking about the one where... Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The grubber,
Yeah.
the Ruben Garrick, and then Cherry
takes it out. Goes
That's a
all the way.
long try. Jack Carl puts a grubber in, and that's
Oh
a knock.
my goodness. Yeah, it was easy to deem it was a knock on, that's just...
Oh!
What the hell?
What are you doing, Eddie?
Oliver, get your head in the game, Oliver.
Edward,
Oh my goodness. This is not what hookers are meant to be like.
pass it to the chest,
Not the legs. Not even the legs, not the feet.
not the feet
Yeah.
or the ground. It didn't even go anywhere. It was in no man's land.
Bit of a dangerous spot to throw at the feet there as well, Kay.
Yeah, right in front of your line. You wouldn't think he'd do that. As Isaac Edwards take a run there,
Oh.
and they're really struggling to
Come
get
on
out of
now.
their own end. Oh,
Oh,
Barisic! Take his. He's a prop. He's not allowed a kicking license. Take his license away.
I don't know why these forwards keep thinking they can kick the ball, alright?
I know
I
the
don't know why
halves
they
can't
kept
kick,
doing
but the
it.
forwards can't kick even. Like, they're worse than the
Who
halves.
can kick? Who
No one
can
can
kick
kick.
the ball anymore?
Pass the ball and run it. Kicking's actually
Forget
banned in the
40-20s.
SRL. Yeah, forget it. No amount of
Just run it.
40-20s is going to get you... it's not worth the risk, Barisic. He thought he was... he really thought he was Bradley Callaghan. Or, I don't know who's good at kicking 40-20s at the moment.
Jack O'Neill.
Jack O'Neill. He kicked like 3 or something in his first match back.
2 but in the Eagles game, mate.
Oh, 2 in the Eels game. Of course, yes. It's Dingo. They'll play the ball. They go right now. It's Lucas Deuce. We'll run it. Surely they get more points here. You'd have to say they do. As Kieran Wells will go left. It's going to go to Hustler. Now out to Carl.
Ooh.
Who will be brought down 3 out from the line, maybe. Probably good they don't have... Oh, my gosh.
Good work, Cowboys. Good bloody work. They've done this multiple times now. It's not even funny. Oh,
Joey, as Amali Aki, makes a line break on the first, and
it's actually laughable. The Cowboys.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't even know who they have next week, but I can almost guarantee that it's going to be a tougher opponent than the Broncos. Yeah, that's at the very least. Oh no, it's not going to be tougher. It's Rabbitohs. So I mean, maybe they can get away with this for the next round, but then they've got the Roosters and the Storm after the mid-season break. They'll probably want to do a bit of figuring out in that period as to how not to throw it into a front row when you're trying to go for a kick on the 5th. As Oliver's going to go right here to Edwards. And that's how you kick it, Justin Barisic. Just nice. You don't have to shank it. You don't have to absolutely hammer it over the sideline. Just got to put it down to Lee Simon very nicely. Oh! As hit off the ball there, Bunty Cambolo. And it looked like it was Eddie Devon, the man to do it. They're going to go left here. Eddie Devon runs it forward. Maybe the Broncos want to stage a late comeback here. Maybe suddenly they realise that there's only 10 minutes left and they're actually behind on the scoreboard. As Felix Stoder, he'll play the ball. They go right now. Edwards straightens up and takes it. Once again, the little halfback challenging some big opposition there is Barisic. Good job. Don't kick it. He's going to go. He's going to drive. Yes. He will score.
Oh, here we go. Here we bloody go. All right. Oh, he pushes over. No one's helping Dingo. It's a fullback versus a forward, K.
And a pretty good forward as well, Justin Barisic. Wow. All of a sudden, I mean, you'd have to say Raymond gets his kick, and it'll be a 2-point game. What happens then? What are they going to do? Like, are they going to... What do the Cowboys do? What do the Broncos do? It really... going to be a tough one in this last closing 8 or so minutes. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, Tim.
It's really scary, you know. I want to see what happens. You know, it was a similar situation with the Raiders last week. You know, they had Panthers, and they let him come back at the end. But
this is the exact same actually.
Yeah, it's the same scoreline at the end. But the thing is, Broncos don't have a forward in the fullback, so they could have an upper hand here.
Yeah, they've also got Joey Kelly in the fullback, so they definitely have an upper hand.
Yeah, they definitely do.
I think they started off better. There's Maliaki there. And yeah, a penalty goal in it. This one, you know, if they get a penalty down this opposite end here, we could see this one go to Golden Point.
I want to see that happen. You know, we haven't had a Golden Point game in a long time.
Forever, yeah. Oliver's going to go right. It's going to inside ball, and Justin Barisic. I don't know what they're going to do.
On the 40 line.
Fourth tackle.
Oh, no.
Surely go for a 40-20. Oh! As Isaac Edwards kicks it. He could not have got it more straight in Segarini's chest there. I don't know what he was doing. That was... he legitimately... Oh my... As the Cowboys throw that away. Literally, Eddie Devon now goes right. Eddie Oliver fending one, but pretty much dominated by Dingo on that tackle. He lost about 5 meters by the time he was done with him. As Felix Stoder will bring him down at the halfway. Sorry, they'll bring Felix Stoder down at the halfway. It's going to be Coven Walmsley now. Joey Kelly being brought down by him. Oh! Go for the 2! Take the 2! Take the 2! Take the 2, Joey! Joey, take the 2! Take the 2! No! I didn't even talk about Coven Walmsley's been put in the bin.
What are you doing? They've lost one in the middle, Kay, so this could... Someone get them on the chair here.
Coven Walmsley won't play the rest of this game.
Oh no.
And as you'd think, I don't know, like Levi Raymond's got the range for that kick. Hell, I think Joey Kelly's got the range for that kick. As it going to be Dylan Sharp down the sideline. Dylan Sharp! He's going to be clocked down short 3 meters, though. It's only the second tackle. What can the Broncos come up with? They're going to go out right now. Raymond, he's going to get driven back in the tackle. Can the Cowboys defense hold on? That one man down in the middle. Surely you punch it through there. As it's going to go. Now it's Maliaki driving for the line. He'll be flipped on his back. He's only millimeters out now. Eddie Oliver, what will he do? He's going to go out to the right. It's going to be Joey Kelly. No, it won't be. He'll be out for the last one here. They're going to go out to the right. It's going to be Raymond. Raymond puts a high kick. Who's underneath it? Cyrus Marks is there. What can Cyrus Marks do? He taps it back to no one. Felix Stoder will run it. And he'll be brought down. As somehow the Cowboys hold on here, but there's still a little bit of time as Quinton Cotter breaks a line break off the first. And
oh my goodness, my heart's going now. I thought they were bound to score there, but...
intercept! Edwards has got an intercept here. They'll have a full set within this 30 now. Joseph Jackson, he elects to go left to Maliaki. Settler, that's a smart decision there from the centre. As where do they go? Eddie Oliver, he's going to spread it left again. Another Settler. Eddie Devon, rather. They're right, knocking on this door right now, the Broncos. They go left again. Felix Stoder, they just want to run it through the middle. They just want to be safe. What can they come up with? It's fourth tackle now. Where do they go? Eddie Oliver out the left. Maliaki, Dylan Sharp. Dylan Sharp scored! Sharp has scored! And the Broncos somehow have won the game.
Oh my goodness, Cave. What if we just witnessed? This is a potential game of game of the season. Sharp nearly drops it there, but oh my goodness. They were out of it for most of it. Well, not out of it for most of it, but wow. Oh my goodness.
The game turned on its head, and whether Raymond gets his kick or not is unimportant, I believe.
Oh.
And he won't get it. It's now the 2-point lead goes to the Broncos. The only thing that could happen now to possibly make this go to Golden Point is if Brisbane give away a penalty on their line somehow. That is the only option for the Cowboys, and the time will run to 80. There's the hooter. The referee wants the kick to happen anyway. As Carl will kick off. Run it dead, I reckon. Run it dead, surely, as Levi Raymond goes to Maliaki. And he will see us out. And somehow, the Brisbane Broncos have clutched up victory against the North Queensland Cowboys in a massive upset. In the last minute of the game, that man on the screen, Dylan Sharp, scoring in the corner. That is absolute heroics from the winger.
That is the greatest game I've seen in a long time, K.
And we were bagging it.
We were bagging it as well until it turns on its head, and wow, I'm just blown away by how the Broncos came back and won that there. Oh my, wow. They had a sin bin, and then they didn't score, and then they throw an interception to the Cowboys, and then they actually do score. Oh, what a game.
What a game indeed. And I still can't believe they didn't take that too, but it didn't matter in the end. That is crazy that they didn't take that too, though. As we look at the scores, Sharp, most important try of the game. Barisic and Cyrus Marks, that was a really good try from him. And Wells and Jay, respectively, for the Cowboys.
Oh my, I remember at half time.
Oh my gosh!
For Cowboys was
100%.
And then what happened there?
I had 5 incompletions and 3 penalties in the second half. And the possession as well has just flipped on its head. It was about 60% for the Cowboys at halftime. That's 50 all. And a lot more tackles from the Cowboys too. 20 or so.
Yeah.
Or about the same possession, roughly.
Guessing most of those errors and completions is probably from Chris Lord getting in the way of kicks.
Goodness. That is, drop him, I reckon. Not like he's ever won as Logan Strange or anything, as Joey Kelly is 236 run meters, 6 line breaks, and not a try to his name. That is an incredible performance. I say not a try to his name, as in he didn't run away for any. That was just sheerly willpower run meters from Joey Kelly. Pete Freddo, 171. He had a very good game as well. Dylan Sharp had a good game. He didn't get a runaway try. And you know, Eddie Devon did decent in his innings, and Marley Aki as well. So some really good efforts there. I reckon Joey Kelly really, as his first game back at captain, really pushed for that win and was a big contributing factor to the way they set up so they could get some points.
Wow, I'm sorry, I'm still blown away, but yeah, Joey Kelly, 236 run meters. He did a great job as captain today, taking over for Eddie. And they might want to keep him there, to be honest, with how he performed today. But nonetheless, let's look at the top 3 performers. You know, you got Joey Kelly, Pete Reddo, and Eddie Oliver.
Sorry, Tim, didn't mean to do that.
Nah, it's all right.
Oh,
But, yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Chaz Dingo, 298 meters, 12 line breaks. That is.
What's the record?
I'm just about to check that actually.
Records.
Most line
17.
breaks, 17. That was
Nearly
Liam Ryan. Nearly, it's still a fair bit off, but yeah. As Kieran Wells, 265, you know, as a hooker, but still did that really a good couple of runs. Caleb J, 230. I mean, he had 110 meters for that try. Lucas Deuce, surprisingly 148 for the halfback. Didn't seem like he was that involved, but he did really well. And then Lee Simon also had 101 meters. So really good efforts from the forwards. But it was really,
a bit of a blasphemy, yeah.
I think it was Povan Walmsley in the end that it was that mistake and that penalty that was the game. That's what cost it, really.
Yeah, and a bit of a weird one here. You know, Chris Lord only has 1 error to his name. I mean, sorry to keep talking about it, Lord, mate, but yeah, he got in the way a lot, and I'm surprised he didn't get multiple errors there. But as you see, Jack Carl as well, 2 errors. Like the missed tackles as well for Cowboys is really high up. You know, you see Kieran Wells 3 missed tackles, Caleb J 4. Most of the middle forwards missed multiple, and something to look at.
Yeah, that's very true. Actually, a lot of the middle forwards missed a couple, and I think that Joey Kelly was just really firing tonight, and he was breaking a lot of tackles and really getting around them. But yeah, I still can't believe it. Brisbane Broncos defeating the North Queensland Cowboys in an absolute classic match. That's a way to start your Tuesday night, isn't it? And we have another game yet, and I have a feeling this one's also going to be a cracker. You know, the Bulldogs taking on the Cronulla Sharks. That's going to be a big one, so make sure you stick around for that one. I've been your Commissioner Will Kay, joined in the commentary box by Tim James, and we'll see you very shortly for more SRL action.
Thank you.